What is up, my people? It is Papaya Damage as always, and I am back. I am glad to be back. I had a lot of family situation going on, so I couldn't post, and I just had a shit load of things on my plate, and so I just couldn't post. But I am back. Today I'm gonna be talking about why is it so hard to be popular, not to be popular, but to gain an audience on YouTube. And the fact that I think, this is my opinions, or this is what I think, so this is like, just based on what I know and what I think. So, why I think it's so hard to gain an audience on YouTube is because the obvious factor is that there's a lot of people that started when YouTube wasn't that big at all. Like, YouTube was just, like somewhere where people could just post videos and that's all. I mean, it wasn't anything like getting paid, nothing like that. Like, nobody ever thought of that at the moment. So people are just like posting random shit, like fucking wieners all over the place, porn and stuff like that. And eventually porn got, copyrighted or something. I don't know what happened to porn, but yeah, you can just go to other websites for that, like Google Hammer and stuff. But getting back to the topic, I think that a lot of people, like for example Smosh, what other people? I don't know. So Jenna Marbles, people like that. They started like when YouTube wasn't popular at all, and they just gained a big audience over time. So that's why I think that blah blah blah. Shadow, I'm regret. Ah. Okay, so that's why I think. That. I'm sorry, I just got a message on the screen, like on my iPhone and shit. But whatever. So that's why I think people like that get a lot of or a shit ton of views on their videos, and that's why they make it look so easy, like just to get on YouTube, just to film yourself talking. And like the real thing is that it's so hard nowadays just to do that, because everybody that's on YouTube is trying to make a living out of it, and it's just so hard to like compete with them, because some people have better equipment than you, they have bigger audiences, they have like a bigger following and like social media related stuff. So it's just like so hard just to become like really known or like have a big audience on your YouTube channel. And just because of that, I think it's a little harder. Not like, I can't say it's impossible, because I don't like to say stuff is impossible, but I like to have a little competition, which is kind of good, which is what I like to do, like I like to have a small competition. Oh shit, my fucking shit, earthquake. So I have to have a little tiny bit of competition while I'm trying to do something. And I just enjoy it, and hopefully I can gain a small little audience over these little YouTube things. I hope I make you guys laugh and entertain, and I hope I get you guys wet, and by that I mean with tears of laughter, you dirty little thinkers. I know, yeah, you over there, yeah, I know what you were thinking, or whatever, liar. So that's just the obvious factors why I think it's so hard to get on, or to be big on YouTube, or to just at least gain an audience on YouTube. But like some people, I don't know why, I'm not trying to like hit on anybody, but I see some people making videos, and they're making videos with like really bad equipment, and I don't know why. I mean, like, I know my thing is not like the best thing ever. But I see a lot of people making like really bad stuff, like with really bad equipment, really bad audio sounds, and I don't know, I mean, I'm not saying you can't make it with that, but you probably have to be funny as shit, or you probably have to have like really good content on whatever you're making. I think that that's not the way to go. I mean, because I mean, YouTube is a tiny bit of an expensive hobby, but if that's what you're trying to go in for it, fuck, what is wrong with my speech, man? I made a video and like my speech is all poop. So like I don't think you should go into YouTube with like really bad equipment, because you're not gonna really gain any audience or any views or any subscriptions, if that's what your goal is, to get audience or whatever. I think you should at least buy a camera, like a good expensive camera, like at least good $100 up camera. Buy a mic, or if the camera already has a mic, whatever, it probably does, modern technology nowadays. But if the camera already has an audio or whatever, or a mic, just go with that. Have a good computer, have good editing skills and all that, have a good editing software. Another message. Okay, and all that. But I mean, from everything else, then just the good equipment, having good equipment to gain good audience, that's just the way I think it should be. Like, I think it should be like having good equipment, and just being yourself with people, just so that like in the future they know the real you, and you don't have to like be somebody else that you think that they want you to be. I don't know if that was really confusing. That was actually a shit ton of confusing for me. I'm sorry if I made that confusing for you guys, but that's just what I think. That's just what I think about getting an audience or getting big on YouTube. I don't know if you guys think differently, but I hope you guys don't think differently. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh! But I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. And I know it wasn't that long, but I promise I'll be making another video. And I promise some new skits and pranks are coming up into the channel and I'm Regret channel. And yeah, I'm out. Deuces.
You gotta scream. Scream like we rocking out, like you're walking into my haunted house. See, baby, let me hold you closer, ride you out like this road.